Assalamualaikum viewers, hope you're doing well. Saira Ali, counselor psychologist from Islamabad, Pakistan. Today I'm gonna take interview my very honorable Mr. Khalid Iqbal from USA. He is providing his services in an insurance company. So, how are you, Mr. Khalid?
I'm fine, Saira Ali. I'm so happy that you appear to be hale and hearty.
Wow, that's great. So today I have many questions from students who want to go abroad and who want to be the citizen of America. So my first most question is how I can come to USA as a student.
Yes, no problem, Saira Ali, the wife of Haris Abdullah. I'm ready to answer your all questions. Okay, to start with, how one can come into United States as a student. Very simple, very easy. There are about 5,000 universities and colleges available in all the 50 states of America. One can apply online, addressing letters to the dean of the faculty, to the principal, to the management, to the administrator of that particular educational institutions, and definitely one of them will respond you. But you need to attach your all relevant documents, and you must mention the course which you are interested to pursue. I hope I have given the answer of your question.
Next question is can I find job in USA after finishing my education there?
Yes, madam, why not? If I have understood your question precisely, you are asking the employment possibilities, opportunities after finishing the education in the United States of America. Of course, the government of America, the Interior Department of America will not ask you to leave the country immediately after finishing the education. Probably you would be given 2 years opportunity to find a job in the local employment market. Nowadays, I guess employment market is very fertile. I have observed most of the people after finishing their prescribed education, they succeed in getting the employment in their respective field. So I understand there is ample chance nowadays to find the job. Only you need to be a proactive. You need to be show your initiative. You must apply to the number of places and definitely you will be responded one out of them.
Third question is what are the chances in percentage of getting employment in USA after getting education there?
Okay, the answer of your third question is that what is the percentage? I cannot assure you that 100% people will get succeed in getting employment in American job market, but I can precisely tell you that nowadays after Corona, there are 70-80% chances that one will definitely succeed in getting the employment in the local employment market. The more level of education, the better are the chances. For example, if one is PhD, he has got more chances to be employed. Likewise, after master degree, after bachelor degree, this formula keeps working. But I have not seen any person so far going back empty-handed from American soil after finishing the education.
One very most important question is how I can meet my expenses in USA being student.
Okay, the answer of your very foremost and important question that how you can meet the expenses of your tuition fees, messing, lodging as a student. Very good question. That is the reason that most of the education institutions, they wanted to make sure that whosoever is coming to United States of America has got enough funds. They want assurance, they want evidence of your bank balance and your supporting documents so that you can survive during your 2 years, 4 years course of study. But I will advise all the interested people who want to come to United States for enhancing their level of education that this drive is not only one-sided. This urge, this eagerness to come to United States of America as a student is not only one-sided and not only prevailing in third world countries, it is equally mandatory for the American institutions, for the universities, for the college to have foreign students at their role in a particular sections as much as possible. Reason being, when these institutions are going to be evaluated at the end of the year, the one of the criteria would be that how much foreign students a particular institution has got in a section in a year. So that is going to be one of the consideration which will be taken into view by the authorities who are going to evaluate, who are going to rate the universities at the end of the year. You understand? So this urge is not only one-sided. Our people coming from third world countries, from India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nepal, and other countries, they must take this factor in view, that after acceptance, invitations, they must ask that how much financial assistance they could have from universities, what type of scholarship possible for them to avail in those colleges, or are they permitted to do the job in campus or out of campus? Definitely, because the universities are interested to enroll foreign students, they will oblige you. Definitely, they will give you some type of tip through which you can sustain your tuition expenses, your lodging and messing expenses.
Is there any possibility of getting financial assistance from my university?
Financial assistance, yes, that is possible. You need to inquire from them. You need to ask from those institutions that is there any possibility for getting assistance, scholarship, or permission to work inside the campus or outside the campus. I have already given the answer of this question in your previous question. Definitely, this is what I'm asking you time and again, that our people who are interested to come to United States of America, they should not accept their invitation on the first instance. They must ask them, they must inquire them the possibility of financial assistance. There are more than enough chances that they will yield the request by one way or some other way.
Very important question I have. How I can get green card after finishing my education in USA?
Of course, this is a very important question, because this is the aim and goal of everyone who is coming into United States of America, either as a visitor or as a student. They want green card, they want citizenship. So listen, after getting employment, then it becomes the responsibility of the employer to provide you the legal status. But it is not that simple, it is not that straight. You have to work hard, you have to come up to the mark, you have to deliver. You need to please your employer. Then he can apply legal status to the USCIS department. I have seen majority of the people who succeed in getting employment, very soon then they get work permit and then afterward they get green card. Okay, and so much so that they sponsor later on to their parents. And only because of them, then their parents also avail the possibility and the opportunity to come to the United States. So this is the answer of your question. Once you succeed in getting employment, then it becomes the responsibility of your employer to give you the legal status to apply for green card to the USCIS department.
I have a last question, and that is, can I call my parents after once I get employed there?
Due to the interruption in telephone lines, I have not understood your question correctly, but what I can presume, probably you are asking that, is there any chance that you can call your parents and your dear and near ones? Yes, of course. Once you succeed in getting employment, once you succeed in getting the green card, then you are entitled to call your dear and near ones, your parents. But again, it will take time. The system of USCIS is of such nature that you cannot call them immediately. They have to be in the queue. Therefore, the simple answer of your question is yes. You can call your parents, you can call your near and dear ones, your dependents. If you succeed in getting employment and you get a green card or citizenship, then by all means, by all angles, you are entitled to call your parents. Thank you very much. Saira, I'm so delighted that you took the opportunity to interviewing me. From your busy schedule, I know you are a very famous psychiatrist in Islamabad, Pakistan, and you are doing a lot of business nowadays. Your practice is getting rich day by day, but I'm equally obliged that you took the opportunity to conduct this interview. I hope we will meet again at any time according to your availability. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your precious time and convenience and help as well. So, viewers, wish you good luck and have a happy life. Bye bye. Allah Hafiz.